I'm Brad DeRoche, and welcome to my course on sight reading. This is lesson 4. In today's lesson, we're going to work on learning the notes, the letter names of the natural notes in the high register of the guitar. So once again, you're going to need this sheet in order to know where the notes are and on the guitar, unless you have some other way of learning them. But today's focus is going to be on the high register. So that's the third column over here. And the high register of the guitar, classical guitar, is one of the more problematic spots to play in because it's where the body and the neck join. Starts here around the 9th and 10th frets. And so it ends up kind of giving us a difficult hand position in the left hand. I'm not going to really talk too much about the technique of how to maneuver around that today. There are other videos and lessons for that. But just be mindful of the fact that you're going to run out of real estate here and have to play up above the 12th fret a little bit. So that'll be something to confront as you're going through. Okay, let's get started. Let's start with the 6th string. And as we had done in the first couple of lessons, we're just thinking of frets and letter names on each string. So this group, the high register on the 6th string starts with the note D on the 10th fret. And so our grouping will be the notes D, E, F, and the frets will be D on the 10th, E on the 12th, and F on the 13th fret. All right, so D, 10, E, 12, F, 13. Then we will move to the 5th string, and you'll notice on the 5th string there are only 2 notes, G, A. 10th fret, G, 12th fret, A. Okay, then on the 4th string, we need to shift down 1 fret in order to find the notes in this register. And the notes here in the high register on the 4th string are B, C, and D. B is on the 9th fret, C10, and D12. So you'll notice, once again, we had to shift down 1 fret to get this B. I don't know if you've seen this as a pattern, but it's the same thing every time we have that B, C, D group. It's always down 1 fret lower than the other ones, right? So B, C, D are shifted down 1 fret, so starting on the 9th fret. Then the next group is E, F, G, and that's on the 3rd string. It's also on the 9th fret, so E9, F10, and G12. All right, so these 2 are down 1 fret lower, but when we get to the 2nd string, we shift back up again to the 10th fret, and we start our group there on the note A. We have A10, B12, C13. And then finally on the 1st string, once again, D, E, F, 10th fret D, E12, and F13. All right, so let's go through them a little quicker. This time, starting on the very bottom, once again on the 6th string, D10, E12, F13. 5th string, G10, A12. 4th string, B9, C10, D12. 3rd string, E9, F10, G12. 2nd string, shift back up, A10, B12, C13. 1st string, D10, E12, F13. And then, as we had done in the other ones, we should do them in a descending fashion as well. So let's try that out. So we have, starting up here on the 1st string with F on the 13th fret. So it'll be F13, E12, D10. 2nd string will be C13, B12, A10. Then on the 3rd string, we're going to shift down 1 fret down into this 9th position, which starts us on the 12th fret with G. So it's G12, F10, E9. We're going to stay in that lower 9th position. For the 4th string, we have D on the 12th fret, followed by C10, B9. Then I shift back up to 10th position for these 2 notes on the 5th string, A12, G10, and it puts me in position to do the ones on the 6th string, F13, G12, and D10. All right, so The objective again is to go ascending and descending, saying the letter names. You don't have to say the fret numbers after a while again. Once you've learned them, I don't think saying D10, E12, F13 is really necessary, but do say the letter names and probably say them out loud at first. It really helps to register them in our mind. So something like this: D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, turn around, F, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, B, G, A, F, E, D. I said G, A, G, F, E, D. Okay. Programmed. All right. So again, we're just trying to attach letter names to frets here. And if I look at it and I'm not talking, I'm probably going to be a little bit more accurate. But sometimes when I'm talking my way through these, I just go on autopilot like I just did here and said G-A instead of A-G. All right, you get the idea. So don't make that mistake yourself. All right, go through, say the letter names and frets until you really have them down and you feel very comfortable so that you can just randomly grab a string and think, what note is that right there? Oh, it's A or B or whatever. Okay, so again, the objective in today's lesson was to learn the notes in the high register, and just the high register today. Once you get those down, you feel really comfortable ascending and descending, then you're good to go on to the next lesson. And that's where I will see you next in the next lesson. Cheers.